right, Mariners, we have heard the frustrations from Greg Bell sitting right here moments ago regarding the Mariners team, and we are also seeing it from another one of our guests. Brock Hewitt on X last night sent out this post. At some point, Dan and Edgar have to stop enabling this. A 50% chase rate tonight versus a journeyman of all journeyman pitchers. You are either coaching or enabling. Enough. Brock Hewitt a little frustrated last night with the chase rate, Paul.
All right, so what is chase rate? And are the Mariners hitters chasing pitchers more than other teams? Time to bring in Dusty Baker for a deep dive into this. Dusty, take it away.
Yeah, guys, chase rate, one of my many favorite analytical numbers, as you you might be shocked by. I do want to show you guys the MLB standard chase rate right now, where the averages are. So right now the league sits roughly at 29%. 29% of the time players are chasing pitches. Whiff rate also means they are missing, and so about a quarter of players are whiffing on those pitches. The strikeout rate is a little lower at 22%. The expected batting average in the league right now is 245. So when you look at all these numbers, it's pretty simple to say the Mariners have been on the lower end of things. If you look at the Mariners numbers overall, their team has a 32.1% team chase rate. That's the 7th worst in the MLB. By the way, their chase contact rate, meaning they are making contact off of these chases and ultimately pitches out of the zone. They're making contact 59% of the time. That's the 7th highest. So they are swinging a lot. They're making poor contact as well off of those pitches. And by the way, they also swing at the first pitch 33% of the time. That's the 10th highest in the league. Their whiff rate also not too impressive, guys. 6th highest in the MLB. Maybe a reason why they are not putting at least consistent at-bats together.
I mean, you look at this, and it's the Mariners as a team, but are certain players that are getting into trouble?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the numbers here, and I'll just roll through some of these guys. Let's start with who is supposed to be the leader of this team this year offensively, Cal Raleigh. His chase rate is in the 16th percentile. So you're talking about he's one of the worst at swinging and missing at pitches out of the zone. That's a 36.7% rate. I won't roll through all those numbers there, but you're going to notice his strikeout rate is also in the 3rd percentile, which is why he's got one of the worst averages in all of baseball. Another one, Julio. Julio's got an even higher chase rate at 39.7%. He's in the 7th percentile in that department. Let's just put it this way, guys. You don't want to be in that number, in that area. Another one that we'll show, Arozarena has been very successful this year. He still is chasing 31.3% of the time, a chase rate that high. Josh Naylor has been also chasing a lot, 37.4%. Do you guys see a trend right here? It's pretty brutal. And you look at Canzone, who's had a breakout year this year. He's still chasing 34.9%. He's in the 22nd percentile. Cole Young, one of the most consistent hitters on this team, he's chasing. These are all rates above the MLB average, 31.3%. Guys, the chase rate has been a huge issue for this team. So yes, Brock's tweet very much, I would say he's calling out the team in the area they need to be called out in.
Yeah, I'm like taking notes, Paul. I feel like I'm on the Shark Tank right now. I mean, like
taking a nap. That's what I'm doing.
All right, Dusty, is this, as we look at all these chase rates, is this one reason you think the Mariners went after Taylor Ward? He leads the American League in walks, top 10 in on-base percentage. He doesn't seem to chase much.
Look at his numbers right here. His chase rate, a little bit different, 14.4%, well below. I mean, you're in the 100th percentile. So while Paul is sipping on his root beer float, I am, taking all these numbers in, man.
You're working hard, buddy. You're boring me to death, but you're working hard.
It makes so much sense why the Mariners have had issues, of course, with pitches outside of the zone. If I'm a pitcher, I'm going low and away to righties. I'm going low and away to lefties. I would not throw anything in the zone because those chase rates are way too high for everyone except for Taylor Ward.
Yeah, and obviously Taylor's going to take a couple days to get going here in Seattle. Making the move from Baltimore to Seattle, not easy. But leading off today, I mean, you thought of it. When he got traded, you told me this could be your leadoff hitter, one or two.
I would have had him in the 2-hole. I just think that you want a guy that can make contact, that isn't going to be chasing. I would like to see Ward possibly in that spot moving forward, but better to see him in the 1 slot slot than the 8 slot.
All right, it is National Root Beer Float Day, and
He's
Dusty, I love the deep dive. You've earned it. Congratulations.
Deep diving into this,
Get yourself
guys.
a root
Look
beer
at
float.
Careful now.
It's hard
Careful.
with the mic right here. It's hard to eat that.
Don't get any root beer on the mic now.
Man, this guy puts a lot of work into
Really
these
good.
segments, all those numbers and stuff. Chris and I are just so happy we don't have to deep dive into chase rate. That's for sure.
Hey,
thank you for explaining all that, my
That's
man.
what I'm here for, guys, and hopefully the Mariners watching too. They clearly were getting a award.
All right, that's good stuff, man. Dusty Baker joining us. We appreciate it.